maybe I'm looking at this cynically here, but if friends put up a dating profile for you, right, and you don't know it, I'm sure their heart is in the right place, but isn't it saying, like, you can't do this on your own?
Mm-hmm. You're incapable.
And you're incapable of finding a man yourself. And we see you're kind of desperate. And you can't be happy without a man or another woman. Mm-hmm. So we're going to try to help you out here.
To defend the people that may do that, let's say hypothetically I did, they won't take the first step. So you push them into it.
According to you.
What do you mean? They won't take the step?
Like it's time for them to start dating. They ultimately want to, but you got to peel back the layers to figure that out. They don't want to put themselves out there and get rejected or feel hurt. So you have to, when someone's like afraid to jump in the pool and you're like, do it, and you just push them.
It's like the mama bird and the baby bird in the nest, and the baby bird's like, I'm not going to fly, and the mama bird just like, out.
The worst moms of all time. Birds are savages. They're just like, you're going to fly or you're going to die.
Yeah.
I am guessing before we get into this email that has to do with this very thing, this was you helping out a friend?
Yeah.
Years ago?
Yeah.
Did your friend appreciate it?
No. They were very ungrateful. But I'm just saying, like, she needed to be pushed into it. They need to take that first step. Because now she's on dating sites.
Yeah.
It's her own idea now.
The idea is probably, when they find out about it, is going to be like, why would you do something like that? So how many emails did I get? Or how many?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did I match with anybody?
Yeah.
But I am mad.
Nah,
So mad.
They get over it if they cute.
Yeah, if there are 10 matches, oh, thank you. If there are none, how could you do that?
Well, there's none. You're not going to tell them you did it.
I guess they weren't cute.
That's probably what the problem was.
She didn't get over it.
Yep. All right, if you got something going on in your life, like this email here about her friends, or they want to set up a dating profile for her friend without her knowing, hit us up at thebertshow.com. Davi's got the email.
Hey, Bert Show. One of my very dear friends has been single for a long time.
That's insulting in itself right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of O's.
She put so many O's. Oh, it's about to get weird, y'all. She turns 40 this year. She was married before, but caught her husband in a compromising scenario with a banana in a hotel room on their honeymoon. Yes, you read that correctly.
Come on.
Stop.
Come on.
That's why I screamed right before we went into this break. I said, what?
Wait a second.
Come on. Yo.
Wait a
Tommy said, read this next email, and I got 2 sentences in and was like, oh, my God.
Now, is she talking about a real banana or is this a symbolic?
I think she means a real banana.
A real
I think
banana.
she means a real banana.
He was just low on potassium.
There are other
That's
ways
not
to
where you
ingest
put
it.
That's not it.
A banana suppository.
On their honeymoon.
Okay, all right.
Should I continue? I am flabbergasted.
I'm nervous, but go ahead.
Reason for divorce?
Yes.
Is it?
What?
I'd say like we got something to talk about. But,
Bert said, is it?
I mean, I spent all that, about $20,000. I'm going to lose all that over a banana?
I am walking out and never coming back.
No.
Ever.
You're going to let fruit break us up?
Yes.
What are you, threatening?
What are you doing?
I'll tell you one thing. We're never buying bananas again. That's for sure.
No
then you
bananas, no cucumbers.
Cucumbers,
no,
you got to eliminate.
No zucchini, no squash.
Sausages. Where's the stop?
No, I know.
Papaya, watermelon.
I'm done.
Okay, wait.
Who
What,
knows where she's been?
what is he doing with a watermelon?
Okay. We went too far.
Okay.
We still have multiple paragraphs to
Yeah,
go.
we do. I'm scared. All right. She's genuinely a kind person, but lacks self-esteem to put herself out there. Well, the last guy, you saw what he did. I get it. She thinks the man of her dreams is just going to show up at her front door. As much as I want to tell her that's not realistic, that actually happened to me. Long story short, my house caught on fire, and my now husband was the project manager on the reconstruction. So he literally showed up on my front door. That's adorable, but quit bragging.
Yeah, seriously.
She's constantly mentioning how she wants to meet someone and potentially have or adopt a child. So we know she doesn't enjoy being single. The two of us that are married in the friend trio have tried multiple times to get her to come out as we volunteered to be her wing woman, and she turns it down. We're now to the point where we want to create an online dating profile without her knowing. The other friend and I would manage the account and set up dates. for someone that we think is appropriate for her. We would want to invite our single friend out under the pretense of a girls' night and then surprise her.
No.
I know. I see how this could go terribly wrong fast.
No.
You sound like that cat.
Yeah.
No. I would love to get your thoughts on the matter. You already got Kristen's. And I'm curious if anyone else on the Bert Show family has either done this for someone or had this done for them, and how did it turn out? If this is truly a terrible idea, could we do something and set her up with a decent guy? If this is truly a terrible idea, could we do something and set her up with a decent guy?
Okay,
or are we a-holes for wanting to help?
If you do set up the dating profile, I think the first line is, do you like fruit or do you love fruit?
Oh, stop it.
That's important.
Love
It's okay to like fruit.
I'm telling her that if you do this, you told us the banana story in the first paragraph.
I did.
You might want to leave that out of the
Yeah.
whole dating profile bio. I actually don't think I commend them for what they want to do. I do think their hearts are in the right place. And
Is it?
I do think their hearts are in the right place. I'm actually not even opposed to starting the dating profile. However, once you do and you secure a date, you have to be forthcoming with that information. You can't lie about it and have her show up under the guise of girls' night out and then just completely blindside her with the date from the dating profile.
I do sort of like the idea. I just do think, like, with the insurance of the whole thing is, if you set it up and there aren't any really good dudes for her, then you never tell her you did
Never.
it.
And you delete it ASAP.
Right.
Also, is there something to be said, like, this is her private information? Like, they're taking her pictures and putting it on an app or a website without her consent. Like, there's an issue, like, there's a privacy issue there, right? Even though they're all best friends.
I think so.
I guess.
I
Yeah.
don't think you should do it.
You know?
Nah, man. I think you should just let her do it whenever she's ready to do it on her own time. If anything, usually there's a way you can show pictures of the men that are available. Show her the men. See if that'll get her to do it. But I wouldn't just do it behind her back.
She could set up, she could find her future husband and then save this letter as her bridesmaid speech. Keep the banana butt in there.
No, don't.
Keep the my husband showed up on my door,
Yeah.
but I had to create a dating
What
site for
happens
you.
on a date when he says, "Why did you and your ex break up?"
Banana butt.
You say
We're
that?
assuming. We don't know where the banana went.
It was in his
Come on.
tailpipe.
His tailpipe. Did you say tailpipe? I cannot with you right now. We're terrible.
All right. So,
Okay.
so the advice before we wrap up here is yes.
Well, so my idea is this. What if she posts a photo of her and her friend, so it's a picture of the two of them, and she's like, this is not my dating profile. This is a profile I'm creating for my friend. If you are interested in her, hit me up. And they do it that way.
That sounds safer.
It's a little safer.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
think
I'm not mad at that.
less skeevy.
Well, I think that's awesome. Yeah, because then, but there's going to be a lot of people that are trying to come for you too, or they think it's a 2-for-1. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, the two ladies, that's nice. But speaking from my hypothetical situation where I did this, you're going to get a lot of pictures of stretchy skin. Laffy Taffy.
Okay. Well, it's better than a banana.
It
So the
is.
bar is set pretty low.
I'm just giving you a heads up. You're going to get a lot of unwanted pictures.
More pictures of
Yes.
bananas. Okay.
The Bert Show.